Hi friends, how are you? It's me, Mrs. Crawford. Today's our first day of remote learning, which means you're learning from your house, right? It's like you're going to school at home, and I'm actually at my house today. Sometimes I'm gonna be at my house and sometimes I'm gonna be at school, but today I'm at my house to teach you about letter C. Okay, so C is kind of a big deal. It's in my name. It's in Malachi's name. It's in Charlie's name. Let me show you. Oh, where did I miss my card? Here's letter C. It almost looks like an O, but it stops. C says cut, 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 like a scissors, cutting, cut, 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 cut. Can you try it? Cut, 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 cut. Cutting with scissors. That starts with C. So here's the C. It goes around and doesn't finish. Almost like it's gonna make an O, but it doesn't. And another little C, around and doesn't finish. I love C because if you can make the uppercase C, you can make the lower C. You just have to make it smaller. There's C. C says ka. You say it. Ka. Ka, ka, ka. Ka, ka, ka. All right. You know what you could do is you could get out a paper and some markers, or your whiteboard that I gave you on a handle, and a dry erase marker. So you could practice some C's. I'll show you how, and then you can pause the video and then turn it back on after you practice. All right, so look, here's C. Goes around, starts at the top, goes around, almost like you're gonna finish, and stop. C says ka. Do this one too, lowercase c. Go around, and don't go all the way back up, because that would make an O or a circle. Make a C. Maybe while you're doing it, you can go ka, 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 all the way around. There you go. Why don't you pause it? You make a C and come right back, okay? Very good. Did you practice making C's? Good job, friends. After you watch the video today, you can get on to Seesaw, and I have some activities for you to do with letter C. And one of them is practicing writing it. There's also a paper in your packet to practice writing uppercase C today, or maybe it's upper and lowercase, I believe. Let me show you some pictures that start with C. Have you thought of some things that start with C, that starts with the K sound? Crawford. My name starts with C. Look at, here's a cat. Cat starts with C. See the C there? Cat. You say it. Cat. Good job. Oh, one of my favorite treats. Cookies. Cookies starts with C. Later on this week, I'm going to share a song with you that Cookie Monster sings from Sesame Street. Did you watch Sesame Street? And he goes, C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. He sings a whole song about letter C and cookies. Have you started making Christmas cookies yet? I haven't yet, but cookies start with C. So would Christmas cookies too. Here's a cake. Maybe you've had one for your birthday. Cake. Cake starts with C. Cake. Here we go. Cake starts with C. And a computer. Maybe today you're using your iPad from school, or maybe you're using mom and dad's computer. Computer starts with C. That's a long word. Computer. And then there's this big plant. Have you ever seen one of these? We don't have them in Olean. They'd be in the desert. They're huge. Some of them are huge, I should say. And they got little spikes on them. It's called a cactus. And a cactus starts with C. Cactus. Good job. Now I got a little song for you, or a little poem. This is Carla. Carla's the girl's name. And what does she have in her lap? Can you see? A cat. What is she doing to the cat? What is that thing in her hand? It's a comb. Comb starts with C also. Comb. So it says, Carla has a cat. She combs its curly coat. Carla combs and combs. She's combing the cat's hair. It looks like the cat likes it, doesn't she? So comb and cat and curly, those all start with C also. All right, friends, I'm gonna stop the video, and then I'm gonna make a new one where I'm gonna read you a story today called Over in the Meadow. And it's actually a book that counts, and it has rhymes, words that sound the same. Okay, so it's called Over in the Meadow. We're gonna stop the video. I'm gonna make a new one and post a link to that one too, of me reading Over in the Meadow. All right, friends, I'll see you in a few minutes for Over in the Meadow. Bye.